So I started changing this tire and decided I'll show you guys how to change a tire. So chuck the wheel, and this was my tire from last night. Woohoo! Then I just used a hammer. There's a little slot there, the claw of the hammer, to pull this off. Then you're going to find the size that fits your lug nut on your four-way. And you're going to spin counterclockwise, righty-tighty, loosey, lefty-loosey. You don't want the tire up so much that it'll spin, because you need some leverage to at least get them loose. Then you're going to take your jack. You're going to place it under here where it's going to hold the body of the car up. And then you're going to jack it up. Okay, so it's off the ground. You want it up off enough that you can take this one off and put your other one on. I don't know if I said it or not, so I'll say it. Make sure you put the parking brake on. Yes, I'm a little bit out of breath. Here we go. We're going to finish taking off the lug nuts, which I pre-loosened before I decided I should make this video. So now they should come off pretty easy. Okay, so I got the lug nuts off. Here they are. And now I'm going to take this tire off, and just literally you just grab it from the top and pull it off. And then I'm very carefully trying not to bump a lot of things. And then I'm going to put the new tire on. So if you've been around a while, you'll remember when my finger got stuck underneath the rotor in a tire. This is a rotor. And my finger was pinned underneath that to the road. Not good. This is the tire, just pulled it off. Well, an inspection of taking the tire off, it looks like I hit something last night in the dark on the highway, because this is like all messed up. This looks like has like a big something, and then the split. So I don't know, pretty crazy. I don't know anything about tires, but it looks a little insane to me. This is the new tire. I'm going to take this thingy off so I can access the holes. I'm literally going to just pick it up and line these holes up with those bolts that we just took off of in just one moment. Okay, so the new tire is aligned and on. Now you just take these little guys, and you're going to want the side that your four-way is going to go on to face outward, and the rounded side goes inward. Otherwise you won't be able to get them back off. And you're going to put them on and hand tighten them. So I suggest you get them on just barely first, and you want to go every other one. And when you tighten them, we're going to do them the same way. But right now we're just going to put them on there so the tire doesn't slide off. We're going to hand tighten them, and I'll be back. Okay, so they're hand tight. We started here, make a star. So in here, then here, then here, then here. Now I'm going to take the four-way again and tighten them pretty decent with the four-way to where it doesn't move anymore. And then once I let down the jack, I will really tighten them up good. And again, we still want to make sure that when you hand tighten, or when you do your first round of tightening, you still are doing the star pattern, so that you make sure you don't have some too tight on one side and not tight enough on the other side. This allows you to tighten them evenly and equally. So we're going to, this is kind of hard with one hand. Okay, so you see the wheel move. That's why we're only getting them as tight as this will go. Then we'll put the wheel down and let it get real tight. So again, star pattern. Okay, so in the star pattern, they're all tightened. You can see if I try to tighten it any more than that, the wheel just spins. So it's time to set the truck back down with the jack. And we're going to just slowly turn the handle to release it. And then your car should go back onto the ground. I've never used this jack before, so I'm very, very nervous. Let me see if I can put that here. Do 2 hands. Really like it. Sounds really slow. So turn into the right. Jack out. And then we will tighten one more time with the 4-way, starting in the star pattern. And you really want to kind of put your, I like to put my foot on it and spin it with one hand or both hands sometimes, so I can really get it tight. So do that in a star pattern, and the car is on the ground. Remember to take your wheeled chalk unchalked and take your parking brake off. So, terrible lesson in tire changing, but we got it done. Have a great day. I love you.